my best to forget, filling my heart with sorrow. Wonder it's time to regret. Used to tell this path is worthy after all, but now I feel like I don't belong. Stuck inside the walls that I'm creating, drown my spirit inside out. Stay all night with the horrors to find light outside the tunnel. Cannot find my way while burning out, but there's no light of hope. So many expectations, but the realization that I might not be the one for this. If my soul is a symphony, this piece of my lacking harmony, climb so high to the ladder to forget what's on even after. If my soul is a symphony, this piece of my lacking harmony, climb so high to the ladder to forget what's on even after.
Grinding at the grave, and they said you're a gift.
Sorry?
You work tirelessly for flashy things. You, right now, I'm not even sure you want it or not.
How did you...
Work tirelessly, and then even give up what you like. And guess what? They don't even appreciate your hard work.
Hey, you went more?
Maybe. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Who knows? But isn't it easier to share your burdens with a total stranger?
Yeah, you know, everyone's under stress, you see. And I've told you, I can't change the way I live now. Why did my life become like this?
Well, if it's not like this, then what else could your life become?
Well, my childhood dream was to immerse believers in the arts. If I could stop anything, I would just hint. If only I had another life to live, then I would try to be an artist.
Location does not exist. Please call hotline 220222 for further guidance. Thank you, lovely passengers.
No transmissions or receptions of phone calls in coverage area.
I need to go home now. Wait! My house doesn't exist. Even the street is gone too. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Can you tell me when is the next train to Hanoi City? Okay, thank you. What? Stop kidding me. What should I do? Where should I go?
Stars above,
Oh, stars above, are they shining for you? For a wandering soul in this turbulent world. All that you know, but actually you won't. For a wandering soul in this boring
Hi everyone, we are Learners Theater of Dreams. So, Learners is a community organized by students who want to bring together people who love art but are not professionals. So, our goal is to create a space where individuals with a passion for art can come together to learn, to grow, and create. Through workshop, events, collaboration, and finally, musical. We hope to foster a community of artists and art enthusiasts who can support and inspire one another. The community believes that everyone should have the opportunity to express themselves creatively, and that art can be a powerful tool for personal growth and community building. Whether you're a beginner or experienced artist, we learners welcome you to join and contribute to the communities. We hope to create a positive impact on the local community and beyond. Our community is open to anyone who is interested in exploring their creativity and connecting with others who share similar interests. So for me personally, I'm not the person who go with learners from the very, very first day. But after meeting people here and working with people in learners, I can feel the inspiration. I can feel the ambitions. So I'm really, really want to be one of them. So I joined learners and stay till now. So next, Zoom will talk about what we do.
I will make it clearer about what is the will that we are reinventing, or in other words, we are re-rolling its default path. So first, we have to disclaim that all members of our team are not experiencing formal art education at any institute, including even our chief director last season. She is a medical doctor student. So we started Lonely Roads with nearly nothing, from an absolute zero. But we still handled a whole musical show with hundreds of audience. How did we do that? And how is it related to our reinvented will? Well, personally, I have to go back to my childhood and early adolescence. I was born in an intellectually obsessed family. I was educated to be a good child, obeying everything that adults told me to do, and I was instilled by a strong sense of trying the best to get the best academic achievements. My whole life was surrounded by academic subjects, exam, mathematic problems, and essay. But I was born left-handed. And maybe that is the reason for my being different from what others expect. I was excited about almost everything. I was curious about the living world and longing to find out what made us alive. Having passion in the so-called strange field, I was regarded by disobedience by the adults, and subsequently I got unreasonable criticisms because of unsuitable interests. Well, I started to think of the structure of the world and eventually the structure of my own person and people of my unfound community. And then I created a shock among my high school students by taking the graduation exams in natural science while studying in a social science major class. As a girl in an English specialized class, stereotyped to be right-brained and must go for social sciences, I got disapproved by many people, including teachers, classmates, and even my beloved family. And that heartbreaking reality made me start to wonder and wonder, why? Why are we limiting ourselves to a certain extent of nothing? Well, studying the theories at middle school and high school, I learned one thing, that definition is a statement indicating the meaning of something. And one of such things ever changed in my life is the meaning of my own person. That is the self-definition from the fearless rebel. So growing up, I created another shock amongst communication students and medical students by being admitted to the medical doctor program at VinUniversity with nearly no scientific background in my profile. While studying, at the time, I was studying international communication and culture at Diplomatic Academy of Vietnam. I broke my own limit and went beyond any extent of mine at that time. And to everyone's surprise, I made it to succeed in a thing that I never even dared to think about. Well, that's my story. And now moving back to our musical project. It was also the very, very first time that we ever touched every single aspect to bring out a work of performance art. We do not originate from any formal art school. Most of us are students majoring in medicine, science, engineering, and business journalism, etc. We all made it to our great extent that no one would ever think of. So my question is, why are people surprised at these stories? Maybe we are used to the thought that humans can only do a certain range of things in a particular field. We are limiting ourselves by giving everyone a label of professional. So let's be more specific about art, the thing that our community is doing and learning. I don't know when this started, but ever since I was born, I have always heard and I have always been taught that art is only for the gifted children with specialized training and is only relies on the childhood talent of every person. We have perceived art as something that completely depends on the born ability of an individual, and artists do not have to intellectually work for an innovative invention like scientists or engineers. But in fact, everything has its own science in it, and art is not an exception. Artists and scientists both need to invent new concepts and technologies to accomplish their goals. Both have to find something new for their own fields, and it can be said that art and science without finding anything new. Art and science without anything new, they are said to be failures. Both science and art have applications. Applied science is technology, applied art is decoration. Technology and decoration are applications that for practical purposes. Technology and decoration make life easier, but they don't change how we fundamentally perceive what is around us. But science do and art do. We do art with its own science because we apply the fundamentals of living matters into our artwork. Everything in art reflects our daily life, and every aspect of our life is based on scientific matters. And that is how we reinvented our will in arts practice and arts education. We broke the norm that art is only for the highly gifted people who are specially trained from a young age or experience formal art education at an institute. At Loneros, we went beyond our limits by creating a whole new musical show without any backgrounds in professional art. We started everything fresh and explored our greatest potential while at the same time creating everything for a work of performance art, particularly a musical show. We accept that we are new to almost everything, and we have to study the very first lessons. We accept the failures and accept the fact that we are not perfect at everything. For myself, I do not originate from any art-based environment, but I still managed to make my art perfect during the past few years. And that is also a thing that we want to deliver to our audience through this musical project. We are not professionally art-based, and in the real life, maybe we may choose other professions as our career path, but from deep within our heart, we always leave a small space for our creativity to run free. And by that thought, we gather together to make this musical happen, to make our community proud of what we are doing. And that is also the will that we want to reinvent, or in other words, we want to rewrote its default directions. We want to make art happen in a community where everyone has their own way to express their personal materials and their personality, regardless of their background. We are not professionally trained in art schools, but we still believe in this project, and we believe in our way of stay hungry, stay foolish, because we know that our community needs it, and we need something to make an impact. We need something to make a motivation. And how we reinvent it, Tuấn Anh will make it clearer.
So, having been inspired by that personal yet social story, how can we reinvent the wheel, labeled human, in a way that honors the power of arts and breaks the stereotype that art can only be performed by those who have formal art education, which has limited the potential of many individuals who possess a hidden talent for the arts. For Loreros 2023, there were things that we already did to reinvent this wheel. First of all, we engaged all VinUni's art lovers in and around the project. VinUni has many students who are passionate about the arts, despite not studying in any formal setting. These students often feel excluded from the traditional art world, which prioritizes formal art education. However, an art project at VinUni aims to break down these barriers and create an inclusive environment where all art lovers can participate and contribute. By engaging individuals from different majors, the project has the potential to generate new perspectives and approaches to art, incorporating principles from other fields. This highlights the inclusivity of the art project and encourages the participation of all individuals who have an interest in art, regardless of their major or background. In this way, the art project at VinUni is also a testament to the University of Art and the importance of creating inclusive and collaborative spaces for all individuals who have a passion for the arts, regardless of their background or major. It is an opportunity to celebrate creativity and to foster an environment that values and encourages artistic expression from all corners of the university community. Second, we wrote the script of the Obelisk performance last year with a clear and inspiring message. If you had another life to live, what would you want to be? The idea behind this message is to encourage individuals to reflect on their lives and pursue their true dreams. By posing this question, the project prompts individuals to consider the things that truly inspire and motivate them. This process of introspection can lead to discovery of one's true passions and talents. Through the Obelisk performance, individuals can explore their creativity and express their unique perspectives online. This artistic expression can serve as a powerful tool for self-discovery and self-expression. By promoting the pursuit of one's true dreams, the project emphasizes the importance of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. But there are still many more promising, exciting, and meaningful things we are intending to do coming up in Laureus 2024. Firstly, we will focus on providing access to workshops and training sessions for individuals who may not have had formal art education. By providing individuals with the necessary skills and techniques, they can feel empowered to participate in creating art. Secondly, we will create a more inclusive, welcoming, and non-judgmental environment. The fact is, people often feel intimidated by the art world, so we need to make sure that everyone feels comfortable expressing themselves and sharing their creative ideas. This can be done through promoting diversity and actively seeking out individuals from different backgrounds and fields of study. Thirdly, we can use technology to connect artists from different disciplines and backgrounds to collaborate on projects that potentially push the boundaries of what art can be. Whether it's a musician working with a painter or a dancer working with a programmer, we can create spaces for new forms of artistic expression to emerge. Fourth, our project would showcase a variety of artistic mediums to demonstrate that art is not limited to traditional forms. This can inspire individuals to explore new creative avenues and develop their own unique style. Last but not least, we would focus on accessibility. Many people are excluded from the art world because they lack resources or have limited access to materials. Whether it's through online materials, virtual reality exhibitions, or live streaming performances, we can break down these barriers that often prevent people from experiencing art firsthand. Our project should be inclusive and accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or experience. By doing all that, we believe we can create a society that values and prioritizes the creative talents of its people. To conclude, we all know that we are living in a world that's constantly changing, but the wheel labeled human, the art that we will create, always be an essential part of our human experience. By rethinking and reinventing the way we value and popularize human art, regardless of professions, we can create new opportunities for creativity, connection, and inspiration. We at Laureus believe that we can break down the stereotypes that only those with professional arts education can participate in and create beautiful performances by providing access to workshops and training sessions, creating an inclusive environment, encouraging collaboration, showcasing a variety of artistic mediums, and democratizing access. Let's empower individuals to explore creativity and pursue their artistic passions and put together the greatest show ever. Thank you.
The Neros.
Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Thank